like to share with an idea from the Ari HaKodesh. The Holy Arizal said that before we daven, we should accept upon ourselves the mitzvah of V'ahavta l'reacha kamecha. The words he prescribes for us to say before davening is Hareini mekabel alai mitzvahs aseh shel v'ahavta l'reacha kamecha. Behold, I accept upon myself the mitzvah of you should love your neighbor like you love yourself. Tefillah can become a very selfish thing, like any avodas Hashem. Person become, instead of serving Hashem, could serve himself. That's really what avodah zarah is. Idol worship is the service of the I, and instead he can be so focused on himself during davening that he wants to have his own positive experience and get what he wants. And therefore the Ari HaKodesh says, no, as we've spoken about previously, tefillah is b'lashon rabim, it's plural. We need to think of other people and lifting up other people in our tefillahs. And not only that, when we daven, first thing we do before we start davening is accepting upon ourselves for v'ahavta l'reacha kamecha. Think about someone else. And this idea is the Mishnah, which we say after we've said our Birchas HaTorah in the morning. We mention a Mishnah, and actually it's a Sefta. And the second one we mention is Elu Devarim she'odom ochel peraseh b'olam hazeh. These are the fruits that a person eats in this world, v'akeren ke'emes l'olam haba, but still the main core of his reward he will get in the world to come. And then the Mishnah gives a list of examples, and the big question is, the Gemara says, Schar b'hai al meleka, there's no reward for mitzvahs in this world. This world is not capable of giving the reward for a mitzvah. Only the next world, the eternal world, is capable. So what's it mean in the Mishnah? It says these are the mitzvahs when we get fruits in this world and the reward in the world to come. And I heard an idea, I think it was from the name of the Stipler Gorn, I saw some years ago. If you look in the list, all the examples are Bein Odom Lchaivro, between man and man, interpersonal relationships. Kibbud Avein, honoring parents, doing chesed. Hachnos Zorchim, having guests, visiting the sick, providing for a bride. A Levayis Ameis, going to Lavoya. Vav Shalom, making shalom between a man and his friend. So the Stipler said that the idea is a mitzvah between man and man, you get reward not only in the next world but in this world as well. Because it's an action in this world, we also get reward in this world. But if you look in this list, you'll see there's some things which are not Bein Odom Lchaivro. They don't look like the interpersonal. For example, Hashkama space and medrash, getting up for shul early in the morning, Shachris Varvis, and get davening with a minyan in shul in the morning and the evening. Iyun Tefillah, focused davening. What's that got to do with interpersonal relationships? And the answer is because when we go to shul and we help make the minyan and we daven with the kavanah, not only does it help us daven, it helps everyone daven. Iyun Tefillah, when we are focused on our own davening, it elevates us but also other people around. Just like the opposite, chas v'sholem, if somebody's talking in shul, then that disturbs the person and the people around them. But the person done with kavanah, that has an impact on everyone else. So that's in shul, when we're around other people, and therefore that's what the Arizal says we should accept upon ourselves before we start our day, before we start our davening. And we're reminded again in that Mishnah, in that Chazal, Iyun Tefillah, when we focus on Tefillah, it's not just for us, it's to help everyone around us to also focus on Tefillah. Have a great day, Hatzlacha.